Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday, and let's do a pre-market update. Nasdaq 100. This is my famous indicator which I usually use. It's in the buy zone. Coming to the buy zone. If I zoom in, you can see. Um, Actually, there are multiple indicators. This is a 30 minutes chart. Just getting a sell signal right now on Nasdaq. All right, you can see here, and this is also a 1 minute chart. Got a sell signal, and it's been dumping. So since we got the sell signal, it's already dumped 0.5%. And also here, this is also a range chart, and since it dumped, since the sell signal, it's down 0.29%. So anyhow, let's take a look at wait, let me look into this chart, which is my famous chart. So let me hide some of the algos so you guys can see it, the levels. All right, so this is better, I guess. So anyhow, the levels are it's just touching the buy zone Nasdaq as we are talking around 8:48 a.m. Eastern, 16,671. One thing to remember on triple Qs, there is a gap, and the gap is all the way down to 397. All right. So just keep that in mind. Triple Qs can go definitely all the way down, still 2.2% away that gap is, all right? So keep that in mind and trade it accordingly. So I think there's still potential of lower prices on Nasdaq and on SPY, S&P 500. The gap is around 468. So although it's down 0.65%, I think next couple of days it can definitely go fill this gap, which is down 0.77%. All right. So keep that in mind and trade accordingly. Again, on S&P 500, it's already in the buy zone. E-mini futures, ES, you can see the level is 47.67 and below is the buy zone. 48.12 and up is the sell zone. And on Nasdaq also just touching the buy zone. And if I go to MNQ, the level is 16,797 and below. Okay, so let's say around 16,800 and below is the buy zone. Dow Jones already touching buy zone, and Russell 2000 also definitely already touching the buy zone. So you can see, and then you can also, if you saw my analysis yesterday on the live market, let me find where's IWM here. Now there is another gap here all the way down on IWM, a couple of gaps, 169 and 165. So just be mindful of that because it can go around 9 to 10% down to fill those gap. All right. So Russell is really, really concerning here. So be careful here on Russell. And gold is also in the buy zone, and this is what I'm looking to buy. GLD is the ETF if you want to trade gold. Silver is still not there yet. Crude oil in the buy zone. All right, this is the buy zone, just touching the buy zone. CNQ is the other stock I'm looking to buy. You can see it's near third standard deviation, which is very, very rare and always a good time to buy. And also there was a gap fill around 62.56, just touching pre-market that. So I'm really looking to buy CNQ. If you want to buy, you can buy with me. Tesla down 2.7%. Again, your second standard deviation. Apple down 1.2% in the buy zone. Unis is a bit higher. Boeing is also below all standard deviation. There's a gap around 197 that could be coming in play. XOM is in the buy zone as well. Natural gas is in the buy zone. Bitcoin down 1.3%, just touching buy zone. Still, it can go a bit lower. 42,333 is the zone. Ethereum in the middle, nothing to do here. And Hang Seng Index in the buy zone, it was down 3%. China had some news, and now it's not near third standard deviation in the buy zone right now here. China as well. Other than that, let's quickly scan through any interesting stocks which are down. Uh, let's see here. Snowflake down 1% in the buy zone. Yesterday had massive pump. AMD still going higher. So looks like AMD does not want to stop. Intel just go closer to buy zone. BYND is in the buy zone. All these Rivian is down. Let's see if there's anything else interesting around big stocks. ARKK is in the buy zone, and Enbridge not there yet. And what about banks? Let's see. Banks also in the buy zone. You can see most of the banks are in the buy zone. Okay, all right, guys. So that's it for today. Again, before I go, S&P 500 in the buy zone, 8:52 a.m. Eastern. Nasdaq down almost 1%, just touching buy zone as we speak. All right. Okay, and I'm gonna zoom out and let's. You can see how nice this indicator is. Just getting 30 minutes sell zone here on Nasdaq. Also sell zone here, sell all everywhere sell zone. Okay, I will wait for the buy zone and then wait for the pickup. All right. Okay, thank you guys.